Okay. Alrighty, yeah, right into let's match X Lily, and FA. Oh, I'm tired. Oh.
What's up?
I was just playing Metro, and like I am so annoyed because the mouse sensitivity is so bad in that game. Like horizontal and vertical are not the same ratio, so it doesn't feel right when you move it. And then it's just like the lowest sensitivity is too slow, but one notch higher is too fast. It's just like, cool. Great.
Looks like there's video game related frustrations all around. Because I just died to the same story mode mission twice in One Gun Midnight Maximum Tune, and it just dawned on me at that point that it is really fucking expensive to be bad at that game.
Oh, arcade?
Yeah.
Jeez.
Because it's a modern Namco arcade game, which means that so basically you need to play through the story mode to level up your car to a point where you can, like, you know, actually make
Oh
serious
god,
time
it's
attack
stat
and-
based as well.
Yeah. Well, so it's kind of interesting in the sense that once you have full stats, you can kind of reassign them before you start every race. And, like, you know, do you want to have a higher top speed, or do you want to have better handling to go through?
That's just F-Zero! That's just F-Zero!
I never played F-Zero.
Play F-Zero! GX.
I played the better F-Zero. I played High Octane.
No.
Yes. It's a Bullfrog game. It was made before F-Zero. Before Wipeout. It was like proto Wipeout. It was really janky.
Yeah, you gotta remember, F-Zero doesn't play like Wipeout. Wipeout controls like a car. F-Zero controls like a plane. Different games.
No, they're pretty similar. They just go very fast. They don't really feel that much.
I remember handling in Wipeout being much floatier than in F-Zero GX. I played a little bit of F-Zero GX recently. That game fucks.
Yeah, fucks real hard.
The only problem is that the Negicon does not have enough buttons, which is a problem I'm running into with a lot of games.
Wait, for GX, you just need 4 buttons. You just need accelerate, boost, left and right.
Isn't there like you need your two,
Heaven or hell?
your left and right, like, strafe buttons. Like,
Well, this is a start.
But whatever.
That's right.
You know.
You have,
Oh, thank God, Kai
Speaking of left and right, I tried to make it work. Oh, okay. The really late jump B out of the air dash. I'm into it.
Gonna try and get those rockets. Now this is not the slash order soul that I was playing earlier in the week. In the most unexpected moments of my week.
Oh.
Yeah, well, I'll check who it is. There was someone he kept wanting to play Guilty Gear Slash, so played a bunch of Slash, threw a lot of stun edges, went to Johnny. Slash Johnny is so fun. Needleless Jack Count. Needleless Jack Count.
I have never played Slash, and
No, you don't have to run all the way in their faces. What a soul, just slap like
Oh, here we go.
5-8.
Greatest mix-up of our lives. Hey, you got a dust combo? Who cares if you didn't get the follow-up ender, you know? They're popping up above you, you can scoop them.
yeah, most characters aren't really looking to get solid. Like, it's a luxury if you get an actual ender on a dust combo anyway. Okay.
Traditional dust combos is no one knows how to do them, and that includes all the top JP players.
Yeah, exactly.
They just don't engage with that mechanic. Like, the purpose of dust is to learn to impossible dust and do your normal combo.
Yeah, exactly.
Just after dust, you push up twice, then push H. Done.
Or you can FD and then press H.
Which is what I usually do while holding back H, so that way if they burst, I can air throw.
Ooh.
Wait, does double jump just... Is double jump IB impossible dust combos as well? I've always done it with FD, but I always found it like really janky until you practice it.
Yeah, stuff like Kai, I'll do double jump, whereas like Justice or May, I'll do FD.
Yeah, because I know with like Venom you have to do the FD into the H-Mad struggle.
Can we just talk about how FK has been going for like third strike hit confirms here? Just one normal and a super at maximum range. It's like, yeah, actually, you know what? With that spacing, that was a double impact hit confirm. You're like, oh yeah, all supers are zero after flash in this game, right? Every normal just links into super anywhere. That's how it works, right? Fortunately, they're not picking Jam for that double impact Golki dive kick.
God. Fuck second impact Akuma.
Ah, cool guy.
Yeah.
Cool dude. Do you like the game Dive Kick? Have I got a game for you? Oh my goodness.
Not quite getting through that charge stun edge there.
It may have a lot of iframes, but not enough to get through the power of Void. Queen's power in the house.
Se Kishida Nogi. We are just firmly in the Ryu zone right now. I'm into it. Okay, alright, so we got some awareness here.
This is just SFP. Yes. Okay, he's gonna throw a fireball here, so I'll do my needed fireball to go through it. Love it. Preparing for Street Fighter 6. Because, I mean, apparently Manon is now a Battle Garega character.
You got Metal Chain. What else do you need?
I need different hitbox size depending on which button I click to.
That just happened.
Yeah, again, Street Fighter. Love it. There are a few things I love more than when people play Guilty Gear and just play it like the game that they normally play.
The A1 Major?
Yeah, the A1 Major Street Fighter 2 Kai is what I'm seeing some flashbacks to. Basically, like, you see like the way certain Jam players play, like Kedisa and KA2 very much played like a Street Fighter 3 character, stuff like that. Yeah, keep it simple. Jab into sweep, just like Street Fighter 4V. Oh my goodness, me legendary for these.
Okay, so it seems like what's happening here is that FK knows. Oh my. Okay, good patience there. Because like what I was thinking is that, you know, FK seems to know about exactly one combo that involves linking Greed Sever into itself, and so they're just going for that every time.
Yeah,
as soon as they see like the slightly late connect.
Yeah, I think it's one that like you really that is gonna be more consistent on like the women, on all the lightweight characters.
Yeah. Kai, sexist? Combos that only work on women?
Again.
Wait, he can't combo himself?
Okay, so I'm telling you right now, FK is going to absolutely sweep the Battle Arena Melbourne state versus state in Dengeki Bunko Fighting Climax.
I don't know. Have you seen Fairy play it? Remember when Fairy picked it up?
I know the fairy third strike Dengeki play. The legend. That's the thing. It's the rest of the country has to beat Victoria in that game, and I mean, like, sadly you aren't there to help back us up. But you know, like, you put me on anchor, and I'm probably gonna kill half the Victoria.
We'll AB will beat her. It's all right.
Oh, you are considering it now?
No. I said AB will beat her.
AB, yeah. Oh, yeah. AB and I are gonna be on the same team. Like, we've got this. Kitten Lover is not gonna remember how to deal with the titty girl from And You Thought There Was Never a Girl Online with the monster train. And you know, I play Shana.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, Jarvie still plays Yuki. Thank you for playing FK and Lily. Fun matches so far. Love to see a bit of a show here. Zenix versus the Theses. I mean, like, the Theses saying, yeah, they're trying to play this like Melee. I think the problem there is that you're not playing, like, the Falco of this game.
Who is the Falco of this game? I don't even know what Falco does.
Slayer.
I was...
Yeah, like, Slayer's, like, the cool character that deletes you, so...
Man, I was playing against Chrissy K, and
Well,
it felt
see,
like
the
I was playing
difference
Blaze
is
Blue.
The
Like,
difference
Chrissy
is
K
that
plays,
he-
like, Slayer like a fucking Blaze Blue character. I block for 1 second, at 6k is coming out.
Hell yeah.
The difference between Falco and Slayer is that Slayer's actually cool, and the idea that Falco is cool is a psyop.
Actually, Slayer prefers the air. I'll never get over that
Personally.
line. That line we roll is deeply wrong in so many respects. But in particular, the fact that it's like, nobody in fucking Nintendo bothered to check about how was this line delivered in Star Fox 64.
Oh my gosh. Okay, I shouldn't be surprised if I didn't know Dead on Time with like a full screen splat into dash forward 6H combos.
Yeah, if you get the counter hit, it splats for 10 million years. Because that's accent core Slayer.
Yeah, because Slayer's dead on time, you know, he's making those butt cheeks clap. Wow.
We need to do a frame check on whether Misfire level 3 from Exard is longer.
Yeah, the level 3 Bitfinder is longer, even on regular hit, but dead on time, good time. I mean, it's like one of the most underrated Queen songs. Indeed, up there with It's Late, I feel, for most underrated Queen song. Can you believe that there's not a single move?
Oh my god.
Yeah,
FD Dandy twice into crosswise.
David Salem was right, too many dandies.
Oh, beautiful counter hit confirm into 5k map.
Estelar proposing that Roger Rush should make the same sound that Alice's dolls do in Immaterial and Missing Power? Yeah, they absolutely should. Just, and also double the volume on Roger himself, so you just got this Irochi o Mudan Suruna on the same time you're hearing brip, brip, brip.
I think that Bridget should have a super Roger Rush that is just Roger doing Dead on Time.
She did have a Super Roger Rush, it's called Playing Reload. Because he's still out! It's been an hour, why is he still punching? Will not stop throwing hands in Reload. And yeah, my feelings on Slash going back to a bit earlier is like, I think the game is much more fun on the PS2 version when you have both the Slash and the Reload versions available.
Yeah.
Because yeah, it's like, there's like 4 characters who are more fun in Slash and everyone else is less fun.
Yeah.
So you put them with all the fucked up Reload characters, it's like, oh yeah.
Yeah,
Battle of
Slash-
Sonic versus the Robo 5H.
Like, Slash Johnny versus Reload Eddie.
Hell yeah.
That's a fight for the ages.
Slash Johnny versus Reload Bridget.
Ooh, baby.
As a, you know, unfortunately, when the Slayer starts hitting these dead on time, this is a bit more of a Atomic versus Coughing Baby situation.
Alright.
Dead on Time is 0 after Flash, right?
Probably.
No. No, I don't think it is.
Now, unfortunately, Slayer short on projectiles as well to do unblockables after 6 left. About to chip him out though. Doesn't even need it.
Well,
Counter
get the
hit on that
2H. Speaking of projectiles, I think that was. I remember that being one of the changes in I think it was Exiled Revelator that really stuck out to me was that they made Slayer's 2H like they changed the timing at which the hitbox came out specifically that he could do 2 HYRC for projectile meaties.
Yeah, that was a Rev 2 thing. Like a lot of moves in Rev 2 had that bootleg projectile gimmick added to them, like your bike and jump Ds and the like as well.
Yeah, because that's just was so much of Exard.
Oh yeah, it was like, hey, this is a game about projectile YRCing, so we should allow more characters to like have something which is a close approximation of their FRC points in this game.
I hate
We're
Exile.
not here to talk about Exard. We're here to talk about Anthony versus FK. More violence incoming here.
I got trolled by PRC in Exile, and I was like, this game good. Very good game.
Okay, I'm instead going to watch Antwerp's Venom and be envious. Alright, the classic to S into Carcass Raid round start. Right. It looks like FK doesn't realize that. Doesn't seem like FK realizes that Shooty hits twice.
That's the Guile classic where it's like, you see the first hit, you assume it's like a 2K or something, you try and do some disrespect, and nope. Or even just you try to jump out. Well, that's like vintage Street Fighter 2 stuff.
Oh my god, rare situation where Jump S actually hits as the jump in. That button has disappointed me so much, Jump S.
It's like you literally only use it if you're going for like
the cross-up setup.
Yeah, you do like knock down into K set and then dash jump K into air dash back jump S with cross up.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, and we've got
with the Morgan. Knockdown.
Yeah, fourth break double head.
Raid the Carcass, and again with the cross up. Jump S saving the day. Oh, okay, no. Might be seeing signs of a bad habit.
Wow, that was ballsy. Just straight into the ball, like double ball set right in FK's face.
Yes.
Double
And
stinger charge. Not stinger, the other one, the not stinger.
Carcass.
Yeah.
Carcass Reido. A good puzzle bobble. Every bubble has finished downloading.
For some, like, speaking of down charges, for some reason my timeline was spammed with Buffael, like, posting tweets of someone not believing that you can do, like, stand medium, crouch medium, punch, flash kick as a combo. And it's just like 20 tweets of just YouTube comments not believing that's possible.
Oh yeah, that's because SF6 has no links. Some expert player told me that. As I, did Rue doing linking. Rue linking stand strong into low strong.
Oh, well, no, he made a video about that because it's like, it's not people not thinking that you can link normal things.
Oh
Jesus Christ!
So rude.
I'm sorry, that was the most messed up force break match.
Like Biscuit, your head belongs to me.
I feel like that was a moment of indecision. Antwerp didn't know whether they wanted to go for dubious curve or... Oh! Alright, just going straight into the knockdown. We're not getting fancy with the jump D. That's a good decision.
Like Antwerp firmly understanding, hey, if I can't think of something clever to do, then the smartest thing is to just leave. Just get the break.
Exactly.
Oh,
that was meant to be a force break stinger, I'm sure. Oh, no. Yeah, force break stinger, I'm sure of it.
Carcass
Good old 5 frames.
Antwerp on track to get banned from these tournaments.
Gonna have to steal some tech from Antwerp. Either that or just play the game more. that might also do the trick.
Okay, someone's gotta leave.
But yeah, so no, the reason
there we
that
go. Whoever left, thank you very much.
The reason that Baff was talking about those YouTube comments wasn't because the YouTube comments thought that you couldn't link normals together in SF6. It was because a bunch of people in the YouTube comments thought that you can't do stand strong into low strong flash kick because you don't have enough time to charge the you don't have enough time to charge the flash kick if you do that combo.
What is the charge time fix? Is it what, 30 frames?
Something like that. It's just because people don't understand that you can, buffer your charge during the recovery of things. That's why he made a Street Fighter 6 version of a video on charge buffering. And he just said at the start, I feel like I have to do this every time a new Street Fighter game comes out because a whole bunch of people show up not knowing what charge buffering is.
Oh, everyone's fighting game is someone's first fighting game. I read that terribly. Every fighting game is someone's first. There's a whole exciting new world that you can learn. A world filled with testaments and slayers, space control and war crimes, and violence, and beasts of the XE variety. That's right, we got some EX characters on the screen after all.
Oh no, big count hit. Thankfully not able to get a conversion, but I mean that did so much damage it wouldn't even matter. Pick up off the extra beast there. Badlands roll right into the burst. Set up the net though, but despite the Falco comparison, Slayer is actually perfectly fine not going into the air. In fact, he's very good at stopping you from preferring you to do that.
Like, I want to say that Slayer is kind of like Marth in some respects, but I guess Johnny is the Marth of this game.
Okay, what happened when Slayer 6H and Hayabusa collide?
And Hayabusa?
The Kum kick.
Yeah, that's a task over. If I was gonna do something like that, I would have just gone into S Dandy Pile Bunker. I respect the cojones.
Xanax has been feeling themselves so hard. Have you seen all the 2Ks linked into themselves they've been going for as well? Tremendous.
You love to see it.
Estella wants out!
No.
So many dead angles.
Get punished with, oh no!
I love Slayer, just not playing against Slayer.
That's a lot of characters.
No, I can deal with playing against other characters, but Slayer, I'm like tearing my hair out. Okay, I got a counter poke, but they're like, oh, I'm just gonna roll the die and just see if I just counter your counter poke for 1,000,000 damage.
Well, I think he makes a good point in the chat here. They have reminded me that Marth is the grappler of Smash Bros. Melee.
Yeah, that's true. Marth is Potemkin.
Yeah, real struggle character.
Yeah, it's true. Every Marth. Well-earned victories. True underdog heroes. And obviously bring the part of the game.
Just set up the wall. Oh no. Oh, that dead angle. Uh-oh.
I mean, look.
Uh-oh!
We got the loop, we got the red. And one more. Yes.
Oh, yes, okay.
Doesn't matter.
Oh god, it's happening. The Slayering.
It's Testament. No chance.
The Slayering.
Yeah, DC's SLR continuing to... They're gonna have big heat play on that Testament until they get banned from the bracket for winning.
I respect the attempt there, trying to backdash into 6H, just keep it simple for the knock. Unfortunately, a bit too slow. But we've got some momentum here. Into the overhead.
Oh, the extra loop. Slayer that little bit light. Slayer one of the characters.
Okay, that looked like Xenix trying to maybe buffer a backdash on wake up. Or the one frame jump, even though it's not one frame.
One frame jump is a good name.
It's a very good name.
Yeah, because it removes one frame of startup from the jump.
Yeah.
It's like I had to pause a game of KOF or something with some newcomer the other week at locals because they referred to anti-airing a bad jump in KOF with a sweep as trip guarding the opponent.
Oh no!
No kid, no. I have to tell you something. Trip guard is a word that makes sense, and you have been deceived by white Americans.
Yeah.
it's racist to think that trip guarding refers to the act of anti-airing someone.
It's actually trip. The common usage of the word trip guard is colonialism. Actually,
It is.
Stop colonizing FGC terminology.
Don't get started talking about friggin' Iori jump back there. The etymology of that term. Yeah, who's bottom in this game? Yeah, it's Bridget and Robo. And yeah, like Bridget at this point really feels like the closest to an actual struggle character. And even then, she has so many more options than bottom tiers in other games.
It's true.
That's double X for you.
Like, there are lowest characters in this game, but like the tier list is kind of fake. TBH.
Yeah, you can, and people do win with absolutely everyone.
Every time T5 posts, Cliff stonks go up.
Oh yeah, like
that man has single-handedly turned Cliff into a high-tier character, and I like simultaneously love and resent him for it. Because prior to that, he was a guy who collaborated with me on the Kusoge Advent Calendar and just made my friend play the absolute worst games known to man. It's like he's gone from that to being still that, but also just like one of the best Cliff players in the game. It's like, dude, how is that allowed?
Who's the other Cliff player in NA? Hono?
Yeah, it's Hono.
Yeah.
Is Hono the guy who used to go by Play Plus R in the NorCal scene?
I'm not sure. He might have been.
Yeah, that guy's a good Slayer. Yeah, like the Slayer guard of old is long gone, like your Arisakas and so on.
That's 2-1.
The Slayer promise. Oh yeah. Abba's also bad.
Yeah.
Abba is also a bottom 3 character, probably. Yeah. I mean, look at that character.
Yeah. First it was Skeletal Minion.
Then the hitbox women entered the game.
True. We gave the trans women hitboxes, and suddenly Abba was incredible.
No, Appa's just like sink or swim.
Yeah, she is. She's just a min-maxed character.
Yeah.
It's like, you're there to gamble. And if your gambles pay off, then great. You know, it's like playing Makoto in Third Strike, right? That character is... Like, I remember there were a number of tier lists back in the day of Third Strike, which just had Makoto in a separate tier list on the side, just a column on the side.
Yeah,
So, like,
yeah.
this character is... If you guess right twice, she is the best character in the game. If you didn't guess right twice, she isn't. It's like... She's not even really playing Third Strike.
I mean, the difference with Abba is that, like, 2 guesses is
She's
not
not
enough a lot of the time.
She's playing Chirin Shiro. And you know, sometimes the dealer rolls twice on the blood dice.
Heaven or hell?
Alright, now this is an honest
Oh my
footsies matchup right here.
Your...
Bridget Booty Kai. That's because HC's hasn't optimized the runaway tech.
Yeah.
Up and atom.
This is a really fun matchup when you've really got the flight under control. It's like, hey, what's Kai gonna do? You're gonna whip that big slow 2H? And I'm gonna do like a combo that does 10%. But I'm gonna do it 10 times to you, kiddo! Yeah!
Yeah, rising jump P, baby.
I'm gonna put in... This town can hold so many rising jump keys.
That's what all the voices are saying.
Oh, don't like that autopilot. That's pretty dang punishable even with FD.
My favorite is doing like reversal TK Rider Lightning on people.
Oh yeah, reversal TK supers in this game, best feeling.
They have no idea it's plus.
You have
So you're telling me that I should do like reversal TK Red Hail sometimes.
Yes.
Just for fun.
It's a good way to test if someone's actually correctly timing their meters.
Uh-oh.
I already had a button for reversal TK Red Hail. It's called reversal TK FB Mad Struggle.
I think I did that once and it worked and it was
It's really good because it pops you up really quickly.
Yeah.
It's like doing Wake Up Riot stock, you know?
It's like doing Wake Up Makava dive kick.
Fuck.
What?
you.
Oh,
Yeah, Fiery, who's gonna win? Who's gonna win Under Night at band?
Captain Sugar.
Okay.
They are a NA player who recently came to Australia, like Australian, but they moved to NA for work.
Okay.
And they're like a top NA player.
Who are they playing?
Linne.
Okay.
If they're not entering, it's probably Chuck again if he's going, which I don't think he is. If not that, Astil, who is a Australian Oreo player in New South Wales.
An Oreo player? I can call him.
No,
I'm gonna be
he-
so dead.
he
It's
like-
Sunday morning, I'm gonna be so dead by then. I'm gonna have run so many tournaments.
he's probably second best in New South Wales. I haven't beat him for a long time.
Duel. Let's rock.
He's like one of the few people who still grind the game.
Good. Yeah, that's the thing with Undenied is just my play is super stagnated, but there's only like one player who's ever playing within SA. It's like both.
Nerf's
both the
not
players
going,
better
is
than
he?
me.
yeah, and it's the guy who invented Byakuya.
Yeah, the inventor of Byakuya and also the Falco Batista. It's like both of those players are retired. I have no training. It's like I can beat on the children. It's like I don't want to beat on the children. I want to expand my play. It's like the same old Shion, same old bitching about the Uniclear nerfs. Same old Abonitis, yo, jumpy.
You know what I did? And pick a top tier, and then realize you can't play a top tier because your hands don't work.
Yeah, that's the pivot to hitbox, baby. Actually, that has genuinely improved my vampire play as well. And FK, certainly working on their Street Fighter play. Taking game one. Love to throw some fireballs. I think I should make a video of Slash Kai doing Stun Edge over and over again with just the Street Fighter 6 voice clip.
Flash Guy can't jail with Stun Edge, right?
Yeah, it's like Tarkov's raid levels of good.
Ah, okay. That's right.
So fucked up. It's
But it-
Stun Edge.
Yeah.
Okay, sorry, I just need, what do you mean by jail?
As in keeping an eternal block string.
Yeah, you just get them at like just at their fire S range, and you just do a Stun Edge, and some characters are pretty much fucked for that.
Okay.
It is so it's hyper fighting region.
Alright. I just had to make sure I knew what you meant by jail, because I know that, because like,
Yeah, Kai is not roll power. Rest in peace.
because
Nice.
like I'm used to jail being a 3D fighting game term where it's like this move is like mid-high or something, but you can't duck the second hit in time.
Oh
yeah,
no.
that's
They won't know about my
and then-
moonlighting life as an NRS player using the word jail.
Well, I mean, it makes sense for NRS games because they also work like that. It's the Dragon Ball players who have jail that means its own thing that I don't understand.
Oh, did you hear what happened to the recent Dragon Ball patch which just like randomly dropped yesterday?
Yeah, they turned it into a real versus game now.
Did they? I don't know, but all I remember was like all the fusion characters just for some reason just randomly got meter nerfs because they didn't want them playing on point anymore.
Yeah, I do like the way that it's like, yeah, these characters are now just, you can do all the fucked up stuff, you just need to have resources beforehand.
And you're not allowed to get resources or something, I don't know.
Yeah, like just universal meter nerf on those characters for everything about them. Like it's, like there's just a modifier, which I guess the game has because of how sparking works.
Duel. Let's rock.
Are you saying Immortal Sparking now?
Wow, I'm saying, wow, it's fucked. The iconic line from Musashi Gando.
Oh, we're not gonna talk about some happy material.
Talking about the happiest material, the Monkey Punch vaguely associated work, Gando Musashi. The horse is the most popular character. Okay, DP and out away here. Oh, possibly dropped input there by ACs. Staying alive though. What's the mix? Just keep that pressure on.
Backing off, maybe expecting something in response there, but I mean, FK.
Wow.
Wow, the run stop.
Nice FDing this time. Good, good, good. Okay, the Yo's gonna wait. Nice, it's back. Come back. Come back again. No. Keep it out there. Keeping the back away rolling available as an option.
Man, I've been playing a lot of Kai recently, and I've really come to terms with how shit of a air-to-air hitbox jump H is. Or like air confirms.
Oh, yeah, it's such a wonky button.
So I'm having to do like one hit confirms into DP just to get a knockdown.
Yep. I mean, like, he doesn't get super exciting stuff mid-screen anyway. It's like, you can fussy that DP, but why bother? The Yokozem is more useful.
That's the old game. That's the old fighting game experience anyway. You just take what you can get.
Yeah, what I can get is Soul 5k beating my perfectly spaced Kai jump H. Oh, that was a funny thing. What a character Soul is.
This is why Kai had to become half gear to deal with that shit. And to wait for Soul
and
to
now
slow down his 5k and also to become a half gear himself.
he became a half gear and
Oh my goodness.
now he has needle spike that doesn't hit overhead.
I think you'll find it is good art.
Oh, sacred.
Yeah,
Edge.
because it's not needle spike because it's not an overhead.
That's right, yeah. Because he wants to respect the iconic Fei Long play. Who do you reckon Kai plays in Virtua Fighter?
Jackie.
No. Okay, first off, Kai's favorite version of Virtua Fighter is Vanilla Virtua Fighter 5. He loves those throw clashes.
Yeah.
As far as who he plays, I think, God, who is the most moral character in
Jackie.
Virtua Fighter?
Probably Kai.
Jackie's not.
He would play the most honest to God Jackie with like 5p, 6p.
No. See, the existence of flip kick and flash sword.
He won't use them. He won't use them.
I think he's a pie player.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. He could be a
Plays
fun
Kai.
player.
I think the big question is, who in Guilty Gear plays Lao?
Whoa.
Zato plays Lao.
Zato?
Yeah, because Zato's an asshole.
Yeah. No, he plays Lao in Final Showdown, and then whenever he loses, he's like, "Yo, you should see me in VF2."
So somehow I also think Strive Testament would play Lao.
Strive Testament plays Lao too, yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
Who plays Jeffrey? Are we gonna say Pot? No.
No, Pot doesn't
Potential
play
plays Wolf,
Jeffrey.
and Potential will
Yeah.
like tell you the entire history of the Burning Hammer every time he manages to land it.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
Who would play Jeff? I think it would be Soul players.
Yes, Soul plays Jeffrey, absolutely.
Yeah, like Order Soul plays Jeffrey and regular Soul plays Akira.
Yeah, that checks out. What is Akira? It's not but Jeffrey.
This is like we're playing fucking Neo Geo Battle Coliseum, the amount of damage.
I mean, it's Bridget versus no combos Kai. Because there's MF fake confirming into supers. Here we go. Oh!
F
Had the meter, we'll just wait it out. He has no pressure extensions. He had 100 tension there, maybe. Kai had none. Just done it. I love this. The neutral jump isn't guilty here. This makes me so happy. Just wait and see.
Man.
Patient character, and yet the thesis has these life deficits, so...
When I learnt while playing against Muffins Potemkin that jump P does not combo into DP, air DP, as Kai.
Oh yeah.
That's rough.
Yes. Or even K, I think the K has enough hit stuff.
K does, P doesn't.
So like P into K is probably going to be your safest bet if you're not certain that the S is going to connect.
Yeah. I just see myself just falling to the ground going, yeah, life is over.
Well, you could just like.
Oh my
god!
I love 2D's active frames. 2D's underneath the kickstart my heart and it just lands into it.
But I mean, like, that's a thing that you can do. That's the thing you often do with Venom. Like, Venom doesn't have a consistent knockdown off of air to air, so he's just like, alright, well, I'm just gonna take this time to set up some bullshit.
Yeah, I'm gonna do jump E, jump S into delayed H5 and they air tech and have to block it. Or they get counter hit and H5 has like a million counter hits done. So you just combo off of that.
Go for the tech chase.
I agree. Give it.
Timeout. Oof.
Oh,
give Venom
yeah,
this thing
this
off.
truly is an NGBC set.
I don't know. We didn't see anyone hit confirm into the funny super that does no damage.
Do you have any idea how little that narrows it down?
I'm thinking specifically like the tag supers, the only super.
True. Yeah, no, that is the only super you actually use in that game, huh?
Unless you're like Kotaru.
What is the deal with KOF 11 PS2 characters other than they never finished them and they're full of bugs?
That's about it. They never finished them. So they're just buggy.
Yeah, they're usually banned even in console events just because they will crash your game.
I saw the Tong clip and I was like, right, okay.
I'm not quite sure what the deal with the other characters is, but yeah.
I mean, Hotaru is Battle Coliseum Hotaru, but a lot of them do just have like fireballs clashing with stuff will crash the game and that sort of thing. Like they are that unstable.
Yeah, they are like they are somehow on balance less stable than the new characters that were introduced in Mortal Kombat Gold. Because the MK Gold exclusive characters don't crash.
MK Gold is the one with like a million characters, right? MK4.
No, that's MK Trilogy. That's MK Armageddon you're thinking
right,
of.
okay.
MK Gold is the Dreamcast port of MK4.
Right. Also the 64 port from memory.
MK Gold is Dreamcast exclusive. It's based on the same port that Eurocom made for the PS1 and the
Isn't KI Gold 64 port for KI?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the KI2 port, which is worse than KI2, which is impressive, because that's not a good game. Neither is KI1, but at least KI1 has Cinder.
Yeah. It was funny, though, for about 5 minutes.
Oh yeah, like getting someone to play Arcade KI1 for the first time and just experiencing Cinder, like, that's some Hokuto no Ken input interpreter shit, that character. Like, why did that glide hit me? I don't know, the game doesn't know how to block. But truly a prototype of Street Fighter 4 hitboxes. Oh, going for the extension. Unfortunately, no Master of Puppets, but doesn't need it. Big life leads.
Duo, let's rock.
This is winner's final, I believe.
No, this is loser still.
I bet it's round one. Whoa. Putting a lot of stuff on the screen. Get that extra time to hang out with our friends.
Well, I mean, I'm certainly not doing a very good job of commentating, so we'll just have to deal with that. We're just hanging out. We're just chilling.
Trying to get our reps in before Battle Arena Melbourne in a few weeks. I will probably be able to commentate at the Fiery Fest now. It's looking like I may be picking up people that on the way home from work, and then I'll force them all to enter that tournament.
Yeah.
I may have to stream matches on the local setups depending on how the matchups go. Oh yeah, Ramil versus Nemba, that can go on this PS3 later.
Nemba's gonna have a breakdown trying to play Plus R again.
Nemba's gonna have a breakdown trying to play Plus R. She doesn't like the game.
Yeah.
Because it requires... Yeah, it's got too much weird shit. You don't like the weird shit. Too
I
much...
don't know.
Exart? Question mark?
It's like, this game has so many granular details. Is the thing.
Yeah.
Granular details that you don't invalidate with a pause button.
I had that brainworm yesterday because Final Fantasy 14 was down for patch. I entered Exard and I was just like, oh, maybe I should play more Exard. And then Final Fantasy 14 came back up, played, and therefore it disappeared.
I think about playing Exard, and then I remembered that one time I failed the Rambler file knowledge check, and I thought, I'm just gonna go back to playing racing games.
Moose jobbed against me, so I ended up getting second.
Oh, Moose. That's hard.
This shouldn't have happened, but it did.
Oh, we got the double nets, but a bit too high up for SLR to really know what to do with it, but we've got Lily on the magic pixel here, so we're happy to just, yeah, Forest. That's all you need.
Okay, so I have a mate who works in automotive parts manufacturing and maintenance. And he's just messaged me. Clutch bearing. Clutch bearing. Wing! Damn, I must be a genius. Double clutch bearing. There's always time. And Symphonia, what a good game.
I must be a genius. That's like such a smart way to design just learning new abilities too.
That isn't how you learn it. I think you just use Demon Fang a certain amount of times.
Yeah, like that's a pure coincidence. Yeah, you use the move X couple of times, and then each time you use a move, there is a chance that you'll learn a new move.
Oh, okay. Alright.
Yeah, it's just perfect timing of 2 Demon Fangs, and then blang, we got double Demon Fang from it. Because yeah, I think it's 50 uses of Demon Fang, but it might be 100 because it's the first spell that the sword wielders use in most Tales games.
Yeah.
Yes, Tales of Symphonia, fun game. I think it is a much better written game than some people give it credit for.
Is that the one that everyone likes that isn't Vesperia?
Yes.
Okay.
It's the one on the GameCube one.
It's the one that gets ported 5 times instead of porting the games that have never been released in America.
Yeah, and all those ports are worse than the GameCube one because none of them run at 60 frames, but the original version did.
Yeah.
They're all based on the PS2.
We will keep making terrible ports of Symphonia, but you will never get to play Tales of Hearts.
Ah, you pulling the Resident Evil 4.
I don't want to play Hearts R. It's shit. I own it on Vita. Hearts R is worse than DS Hearts. Also has some amazing plot holes introduced. Like, there's a section where like they can't stop the villains because the villains fly away. Except in Hearts R, they have a guy who can fly at high speeds with them.
Oh, excellent.
Yeah, there's shit like that, but also, yeah, like, it's worse in every way, that version. The real joy is playing Innocence. That's the best DS. The Innocence is such a funny game. Worst dungeon design I've ever seen in a...
Wait, which game?
Innocence.
Oh.
Tales of Innocence. The fucking... the reincarnation plot one. They're all like, yeah, and all like reincarnation of the Demon Lord and stuff. But more importantly, the obligatory item thief character in that game is the cleric.
Oh my gosh. Oh, I think that was the
Yeah, that
invulnerability from the
That was
Dandy.
that
FP
was
Dandy.
a certified. That was a certified Slayer Venom moment. Ooh, wow! Really good stuff. Just right on top of it.
I like how like Antwerp does the charge down carcass to check for like the crosswise, but the invulnerability from FB Dandy into a late crosswise like doesn't even matter.
Yep.
Very funny.
Alright, we're just... I mean, that's the thing you've got to do. Slayer's one of those characters where you have to start making the next layer of reads much sooner than you would against other characters. It's a little bit easier versus Slayer because you don't really have to check for as much when you're on offense necessarily. You just have to be aware of evasive options in neutral and it's just like backdash cancel stuff.
Yeah, it's do something that's active for a long time on Oki.
Yeah, it's certainly a lot more manageable than trying to fight Viken, where you don't really get to have offense until you make her block Dark Angel.
Oh yeah, because which wasn't even the case in previous versions.
Yeah, no, because remember when her guard cancels all had invulnerability? Because we gotta make sure they work, you guys.
Oh my gosh.
Spoiler. Oh, yes! Alright, we're going for the fancy stuff, but we didn't quite get the right ball set for the connect there. See? We've done it again. That's checked the wake up Big Bang upper a few times, actually.
Yeah, that's come on, what are you gonna do? Push a button? Dare you. Double dare you.
Oh, the air throw again.
We love Venom.
You do.
Venom gang, we love to see it.
Afro
Now,
gang.
we've got Xenic scared here. Final pixel is gone. Antwerp just solidly in control right there. Wonderful stuff. Wonderful, wonderful stuff. Absolutely marvelous. I'm sorry, I'll never do that again.
It's all happening here on the spaceship! Here we are in game 2. The set. Has everyone got a pencil on the desk to do the pre-television era cricket radio commentary bit?
We just start tapping it.
You know that what the commentators would do, since the mics were nowhere near close enough to the field to pick up their hits, is they would whack a pencil on the desk near the microphone to see like in time with when the bat would strike. That's why if you ever heard those old recordings of like calls of Bradman matches and the like, it's like why can they hear the bat so clearly?
Yes, you can't.
It's a great little karting trick. Oh my goodness me! What damn vicious lineup that was. 2H.
We're seeing some really interesting reads from both players here.
Oh.
Yeah, we're not ready for that.
Old opening, you know?
Can Slade loop like that jump 2K stuff or whatever until he hits the ground?
Yeah, you can do like various routing into like a late 2K. Or like,
The flip kick stuff, right?
2K. Yeah, jump 2K. Although usually you'll try to route into like a low to the ground jump K, and then that lets you link into like 5H.
Yeah, you do 5H or 6H depending on a bunch of numbers. Generally, 5H and then an OTG follow-up is going to be simpler. Of course, in Accent Core, not only did the jump keys have less guard bar reduction, so you got more of them, but 5H was a ground bounce and aerial hit in that game.
Yep, sure was.
So yeah, you want to do the whole thing as low to the ground as possible, so you can get like 6 5Hs in your combo.
Trying to get the chase down there, but
Oh, that doesn't work on
Xenic's
Venom.
pressing.
Yeah, the OTG 6H is a very, very wonky thing in this game. Like Faust, High, maybe Axel?
Oh no!
Ew.
Big Bang Upper is of course a low-hitting kick knoll. That is what we call it footsies.
It is low in some respects. It certainly hits.
It makes you feel low when you hit by it. Oh my goodness. Nice blocks.
Oh my god.
Up, but hey.
It'll check the Big Bang Upper, but not the fourth break dandy. Yeah.
Relaunch there.
Wow. He's style-owning him.
Oh no. Oh, drop the combo.
We're safe for now. We got the counter hit. Close that's Abare.
Oh, didn't get the charge for like the carcass. Trying to do the funny combos. No!
Oh no!
Underneath 2S.
You had it.
Oh my, the burst!
And tried to poke out, gets 2H'd. The
Yeah.
Slayer experience.
Xenix
Yeah,
here with
this-
no fear. Antwerp, you need to ask them what if Simpsons porn was illegal here. You've got to put the fear in them.
Mm-hmm.
Heaven or hell? 2, 1, let's rock!
can look forward to calls as exciting as that on commentary. And Battle Arena Melbourne.
And then later in the year at Big Cheese 4, because I'm gonna be there.
Yeah. I haven't talked about the footage plans for Big Cheese this year. Very exciting. We're doing it strong style. You see, the venue internet still sucks. So we're cutting down the number of live streams and we've got to focus on just recording raw. Just doing as much recording as we can, but not necessarily lots of streams.
I think that's a perfectly fine way to do it.
Yeah, so it's either, if we can get people who are interested in commentating at a time, great. If not, probably we're going to do a bunch of post-production.
Nothing wrong with that.
That's right, kicking it like the most respected Tekken player.
Ooh, keep missing the Dukakis charge.
Doesn't matter. We got that whip punish, we got those spikes. Ooh, we got the balls on the screen. Unclear looking to get some wins finally. We got Homura backing them up there. We got the cool Homura. So we know it's time for some serious combat. I love the Mei ship just dating each Guilty Gear revision.
That was a really interesting OTG. Gets the OTG and then just get that H carcass rate just timed perfectly to get like the most plus frames from it.
Yeah, one of those wonderful things about the OTG system in this game. It's like, yeah, you can intentionally flip someone out just to make them deal with something in the air that's plus. Oh, there we go. No bothering with the fancy stuff if they kind of hit 6 HP.
I can't imagine what life would be like if like Guilty Gear had Melty's OTG scaling. Of which there is like no scaling and no additional scaling on OTG.
Have you ever seen like there's a couple of characters who've got funny infinites they can do on like the Temkin.
Ooh.
And or like the sandwich combo in Johnny with Zappa Dog. It's like, wow, maximum damage scaling sure is miserable in this game. It's like, oh, every hit is doing literally 1 damage and there is 460 hit points to get through.
Oh baby.
The
See,
Testament pre-launch combo as well. The funny tree infinite.
See, I think the only thing like, I like it when combo systems allow you to do infinites, but they just don't allow them to be a good idea, necessarily.
Oh yes, we are all both Sungo Guardian Kale's generation.
Accidentally the best infinite prevention system ever, because it doesn't prevent infinites, it just discourages them.
I mean, Takaka's Taunt Loop was like that in BBCS as well.
Yeah, true.
No, BBCS had a thing where it just eventually drops.
It didn't drop. The HP would start regenerating.
Yeah.
No,
Because,
no. The untech time would make it drop before that.
No,
The buff overflow is like way later when they could have teched.
Okay, the footage might have been blue beats then.
Yeah, it was definitely Blue Beat. It was CT. In CS, it didn't have positive proration anymore.
Right, okay, that'd do it. I mean, that certainly was the era of people uploading infinites they found in BlazBlue, and they, without realizing that it meant something when the combo counter changed color.
Oh, you gotta make me post Lin 1, 2, 3.
Shout out to the South American KOF community.
Yeah, I remember that was like one of my favorite discoveries, is finding that Exod combo video. I was like, this is the best thing ever.
It was the best. There's a accent call Axel vid that's just almost as good, but doesn't have the the sheer earnestness that has. Just a guy who's really excited to learn things about a game that they know nothing about the systems of.
Yeah, well, I remember that was what struck me. I was just like, this is so, like... someone, because it was made by a KOF player who was just like, wait, you can do this? This is the coolest shit ever! And I mean, they were right. engage with things engage with these games earnestly, because even if you're, you know, quote unquote bad at them, if you are seen to be appreciating it for what it is, then people will love you for it either way.
Man, where is my
Pressure at a close S, risks
Alright.
increase.
Yes. Beautiful spacing on that stinger, allowing it to be active just long enough to get through the force break dandy. Ooh. Alright, 2P. Oh my god!
Uh-oh.
Player Newer, burst ga nice.
Okay, that's 3, 1, 10, 12.
And twerp.
Estoy onde? Mada Heide. Did any of you see the
Street Fighter Alpha 3?
No, the a number of years ago in Evo Salty Suite, around when Dengeki Fighting Climax, I think Ignition had just dropped. It's one where like Goichi and Koji were there, and some people in the scene put together a Goichi Kumite, where Koji just gets on the mic and just starts doing the Umehara ga Kimeta speech, and no one in the room gets what he's doing.
Oh.
Nope.
The most depressing modern anime community footage I've ever seen.
That. I don't like thinking about that.
And worth it just for Koji going, Goichi Hara.
That's powerful. I appreciate that.
Alright, FK versus Estella. Here we are, loser semis. Plenty of opportunities to get back in that bracket here. So you got a wide array of skills that you got to demonstrate to win at this point. You got to prove that you can defeat a Testament or the consistency of a Kai. Then you got to go through the violence of a Slayer player, and then again navigate a certain distinct type of space control and frame trapping in the Venom. You get to truly prove that you are an
The
up-and-coming
guiltiest
talent.
of gear.
You get to become the guilty gear.
Action 4 plus R.
Man, remember when players not Slayer, remember when Soul's catchphrase was just constantly saying heavy, does it? Does he say that at all past Missing Link?
No, he might say it in the X story mode in the Dreamcast port, but don't hold me to that. Or the PS2 port as well.
I mean, he didn't really say it in the English translation either of Missing Link.
Yeah, but it's okay because then in Sign it got upgraded to Heavy Days. Got an entire song about it and everything, right?
I suppose so. And it's just such a different vibe in the lead up to the Justice reveal in Soul Story Mode and Missing Link, where it's like, you know, the Japanese, Testament's like, what? You're a gear? You're one of us? Why would you? And then it's just like, you go from Soul in Japanese saying heavy does it, like that's heavy, to just doesn't that suck? Which it has its own charm, but it's a different vibe.
And that's what you get for dealing with all these voice cuts.
Yeah.
Oh no! As Kai eats that XP from behind, what does he say? Oh no, I'm falling!
Oh no, I'm falling!
Did I go to get X?
Yeah, that's the GGXX stuff, it's a promo video. As great as it is, there's sadly nothing quite as powerful as Kodai no Kiwami, nyah! And apologies, we can't do the Genshin quotes. There's no Potemkins on the stream.
I still think they should bring back reload portraits.
Oh, the side duplication in the corner.
Yeah.
So good. It's such a wonderfully weird little tech flex to put in Eurovision.
That was only in reload, right?
It's only reload.
Heaven or hell.
Not vanilla, not slash, not accent core, not Sengoku Basra Cross, not Hokuto no Ken, certainly not Blaze Blue. BB Tag should have it. They should do one more patch for BB Tag and they should put the reload sprite duplication in. BB Tag deserves to have that.
They should put in
I
that
mean, they
reload
started
glitch.
doing it because of the with the arena stages in God and BB at least.
They should put in that BB Tag should have that reload glitch where sometimes you just don't
you
win the
go
round.
The console port?
Yeah. Oh no, it was in the arcade version too. We just don't win the round sometimes.
Yeah. Yeah, there's a specific set of circumstances that cause that to happen. It's like a weird ass trade and it's the final closing round. Yeah, it's so good. Just, why didn't I win that?
I remember seeing that in an SBO set. It was like Kai versus Milia, I think, and the Kai won, and then it's just, yeah, it was round 2, just like, and then just started getting Duel 2, let's rock, and then they stop playing for just a second, and they go, hey, wait a minute.
I'm pretty sure that's in one of the the Golden Roadie videos.
Yeah, it's one of the Golden Roadie compilations. Back in the days when Golden Roadie was your number 2 source for Takada no Baba Mikado match vids.
Those compilations are always good to go back to.
You know what else is a good back to go to? Bursting out there when you're about to lose the match. Doesn't matter. FLR, firmly in control.
Unfortunately, you do have to make an attempt to stay alive after bursting to stay alive, but you know.
That's the problem. He was too busy thinking about being just or being dead, not keeping himself alive too.
It's true. You need to keep yourself alive too. Or perhaps he needs to eat a Magnolia Eclair.
That sounds like something from the future.
True.
Could definitely go for a Magnolia Eclair though.
He needs to be just or be dead too. That's from a strange future.
Slayer stepping up here, we're gonna rain some blood down there. I genuinely can't remember the title of any other Slayer song because they're not that good.
There's certainly less right-wing thrash metal bands you could be listening to. Or at least less openly right-wing thrash metal bands.
Can't all be as cool as when Metallica went to a Wiggles concert. Yeah, that's a story that various members of them have told over the years on interviews, and I think it's been... Murray Wiggle definitely talked about it on Sticks and Specs at least once.
Congratulations to the Wiggles for finally getting... Congratulations to the Wiggles for finally getting featured on Defunct Land.
Oh yeah, big win. I mean, we're never going to get a Defunct TV related to that topic, so yeah. Congratulations to the Walt Disney Corporation for canning like a $100 million project, giving Defunct Land an entire new Doco to make.
That was a really funny moment, just like, before I saw what actually happened, oh no! Oh, it's tragic.
Fortunately, STLR putting up all the attractions for this new dark ride, but Xenix is unfortunately the one in contact with Michael Eisner. And we get this right now.
One day, Michael Eisner, a baby in a man's suit, had a lot of money and even more terrible ideas.
Can you believe Arc System Works has actually wiped Magical Drop from their timeline? Was it Magical Beat? Does the Arc System Works timeline and Magical Beat's not there?
Does it still have Pro Jump and Guilty Gear Tangent?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it does. I know there's Pro Jump and whatever it is. I'm pretty sure I saw that one.
Does it have Blaze Blue, the weird 3DS arena fighters?
And Blazy, yeah, Blazy Blue and what's the the hit beat dead spike or whatever it's
Hit, beat,
called.
dead
the one-
Oh,
spike.
eat beat dead spike. Eat beat dead bike son.
I know, is Blaze Blue Dark War in this official timeline?
Yeah,
Or is that all?
it is. It is.
Not for much longer.
I thought it was already end of service.
It's already, yeah, it's already out of service. It ended beginning
Oh,
of this year.
True.
Heaven or hell? Duo. One. Let's rock. Counter.
Imagine not acknowledging magical to it. I guess Toho Spell Bubble really was the one true rhythm puzzle game.
Yeah, okay, so it has Of Mice and Sand, Inferno Climber, Tokyo Twilight, Ghost Hunters, Daybreak, Cube Creator, Totemo I Mahjong, Dashutsu Adventure.
Are there really shit Kunio-kun games on there?
Yeah, they...
Probably.
From what I remember, their Kunio-kun games are bad.
I think they've made a couple of good ones at this point.
No, they had a really bad Double Dragon game, didn't they?
Yeah, Double Dragon and Kunio-kun Retro Brawler Bundle.
Well, I won't respect any Arc System Works take on Kunio-kun until we get another Neckets Gambare Dunk Heroes. Because that's the best Kunio-kun game. You know that one, Sleep Mode? The basketball one? Where there's 3 basketball hoops stacked on top of each other?
See, I thought it was Super Dodgeball.
Super Dodgeball also rules. Nah, the basketball one's my favorite. You do a big jump shot, you get 9 points.
Sorry, I saw a 9-point shot right there. We just saw Estelar getting hit by Footsie's Big Bang Upper, then Estelar bursting, and Zenix getting hit by the burst into a net.
That's design as promise. Guaranteed laughs every time. Okay, we've got a tree in the bottom right hand corner here.
Oh my god. Not today.
Ooh, it is.
I didn't realize Overture was like just only a year before BBCT.
Yeah. Yeah, it's the brief period where Microsoft were pouring money into dishing out Xbox 360 dev kits. And there was some incentive for people to do stuff for it because the architecture is similar to the Taito Type X.
God, remember that Microsoft Japan game push?
Duo. One. Let's rock.
What other games
Yeah.
were there? Blue Dragon, Dead or Alive as well? I think Dead or Alive 3 was Xbox exclusive?
Dead or Alive was Xbox exclusive until Dead or Alive 5.
Ah.
Well, so Dead or Alive 3 was original Xbox exclusive, and then DOA 4 was Xbox 360 exclusive.
Yeah, and Tekken started before then with the Xbox remakes of 1 and 2.
Yes.
And you got it also, like, certainly original Xbox is an even weirder period because you got to remember that there were like weird ass Sega connections at that time.
Yeah.
There were points where like Sega was in very serious talks about having the Xbox have Dreamcast compatibility built in.
Yeah. Well, that's a part of why the Dreamcast is technically compatible with like Microsoft's Windows CE from memory.
Yes. I mean that was used as part of the OS.
Yeah.
And also the Cryware. You know about when people went digging into the original Cryware data for the consoles, and they discovered that we'd been sitting on a 720p encode of the Burning Rages FMVs.
Oh wow.
Yeah, that got found like the start of this year.
God damn. Just gets more and more interesting.
Duo. Let's rock.
Just like this match, as Zenix getting that win.
Oh.
God, I remember when like Microsoft paid off a million companies for like a JRPG exclusive, and it turns out it never sold in Japan, so they had to like update it and port it to the PS3.
And yeah, the cave ones are particularly weird. Like all the cave ports happened just because like the Ikeda was friends with a guy at in the Microsoft Japan office. Like they would go drinking every week.
God, I mean, taking it back to Tales, remember when, like, Tales of Vesperia was an Xbox 360 exclusive? And then they ended up making an enhanced port for the PS3 where you got the play as Flynn, and then they never localized it?
But then they did, and we were happy.
Yeah, I mean, Star Ocean had that as well. Star Ocean 4, a whole bunch of other ones as well.
The fucking Idolmaster 1, the best Idolmaster.
I don't
Back
remember
when
if the
Idle
Xbox was the same as the arcade one.
So yeah, there's
Yeah,
two,
I'm pretty sure they're
two
different.
versions of Xbox Idle Master one. One is an enhanced port of the arcade version, and then there was a second iteration which put even more stuff in. But yeah, like they're all built from Idle Master one. They're all so it's like when Idle Master was a real video game.
God, it reminds me when I went to Nakano, the Namco arcade in Nakano, and there's the Idolmaster 1 cabs right next to the Aikatsu cabs.
Oh my goodness me!
I was in danger.
Guilty Gear community moment. Guilty Gear players, they love them some Aikatsu.
Oh!
Maybe.
No, not like this.
Oh, I think absolutely like this.
Yeah.
So you do get for doing Master of Puppets and not Nightmare Circular, kiddo.
That's true.
And for the greedy wake up.
That'll have to be the next +R Discord community combo video. Just funny mob trades.
Heaven or hell?
Surely.
2 1, let's rock!
Sure. Oh no. Burst safe, but circumstantially safe burst.
Earth's beyond it. Mada Haidu. Oh, that's a punish. Oh, I respect going for the 5H. Oh, we saw that Fire Ice come out and oh no, bad times ahead. Whoop. There you go. Xenix, they are hungry, they're feasting, they are fiending for those 6H OTGs, but again, very inconsistent what bodies on the ground will actually connect with that.
A lot of it'll depend on like what part of the animation that they're at too.
Yeah, just keep it simple, just go for 5H2H if you're wanting those launches. 5H2H, BBU.
I mean, you could potentially even go for 5H Nappa into
2P,
5P. Yeah, 2P or 5P.
2P into 5P.
Actually, yeah, I think that's the right route. 2P, 5P into...
2P's prop them up and 5P's to stabilize them in the air.
Yeah. Oh, not quite able to get the second Badlands. I respect it though.
The land is bad, the curse is present here, but a bit of a trade there. As that did drop the combo. Thank you, Phantom Soul, for having like one frame of hit stun. Undermining with math.
I should update that. I forgot to do the command.
That Force Break Dandy Crossfire has been doing so much work for Xenix in this bracket.
Yeah, just go forward.
The funny Slayer.
I mean, it's effectively run up 6 feet for Slayer.
Yeah.
Drive style where the 6-speed doesn't really go into anything.
Is 2H Slayers only like... No, it's 3-1? Pretty sure it's 3-1.
I think so, yeah. That sounds about right.
We are clawing this back.
Okay. The Slayer doesn't really have much anti-foot other than 2H, right? Like anti like low hitbox.
I 6K?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, 6K and 6H kind of as
Yeah,
well.
6K, and then everything else is like funny hard reads, like just doing pile bunker. And yeah, like to a degree, the other kick normals.
Ah yes, 5K just like outranging your low normal.
And linking into itself. Despite having less frame advantage than it had in the earlier games.
Heaven or hell? 2 1, let's rock!
Why would you get 100 gigabyte AAA fighting game with the worst kick animations you've ever seen? You could be spending like $2 on +R and getting the Slayer kick.
That's true.
Oh, I was about to say you can do gargoyle combos in 1+4.
that's some good kicks too.
Oh, that's a nice throw there too, and the conversion to the jump makes you get that knocked. Oh yes, baby!
Oh,
That
nice.
jump knocked down again.
I love how guilty here, just by the nature of FRCs, means that sweep, fireball, cancel it, and then just do a basic air combo is the most satisfying thing in the world.
Oh, it's awesome. Oh, there's that fucked up match struggle again. Yeah, we got the animation. Yeah, it's so good. Oh, and the incredible, the immediate dash jump P to get that air to air. Oh, we got the Nova 5P. That's the one. It's not a Nova 5P because it didn't cause Antwerp to go back to character select.
That's an
no, that's the air throw. Sorry, my bad. It's the same thing for Nova, right? It's all the same.
No, here's the thing. Everyone.
Oh, it happened again. It like a
Yeah, history repeated itself.
Like, landing an air throw with Nova doesn't make James Chen immediately talk about precision and clever play, the way that the jabs do.
I mean, that is such a James Chen thing to do. Talk about like the precision of the Nova, like anti-air jab combo, despite the fact that he just spent about like a whole second beforehand just pressing 5L.
It really is just RG5P, isn't it?
It is. It's like if Slayer and Anji 5P and Anji 5B had a baby. Alright, I like.
Certainly like that Anji super jump as well. The Marvel super jump is multi gear. Oh, look at that.
Alright.
Okay, we got the burst, but that life lead is game point. Oh no, but drop the 2H. Great recognition though. Seeing, okay, this link is dropping, just sit back, don't mash anything, wait and see, find the opportunity. Ain't gonna panic. You're gonna be looking for that punish that isn't there.
And I mean, Slayer in particular is so good at playing to that as well.
Yeah, his button's gotta beat out yours. It's gonna be faster with a better hitbox.
And if you slip up in your decision making at any point, he kills you for it. Alright, just barely out of range to get the dubious curve there, but we've got some really neat conversions happening from Antwerp. Antwerp's really got a lot of those like specifics down. The classic unfortunate drop there, an unfortunate burst with.
Oh, what happens is Venom. You slap in the ball set too hard, you do the same ball set twice.
Is there any gamble more beloved by Slayers than the cross-up pile bunker when they have no meter to Roman cancel it?
Well, yeah, I do that all the time. My favorite mix-up with Slayer is I do empty P dandy step into S dandy pile bunker.
Yep, also works.
Because I make you think I'm gonna do the high-low.
It's the 50-50 FB car crosswise heal or S dandy power bunker.
Ooh, beautiful awareness there from Antwerp. Able to get the pick up off the counter hit. Whatever the special move is called.
Oh my god. Oh, nice jump P.
Alright, he's definitely winning by death by a 1,000 cuts here. Just those air-to-airs are really starting to build up and pay off. Whoa, no! He was doing that 5D about 3 years ahead. Alright. Then trying to push that combo as fast as possible.
Nova!
Down!
Play of Nemo!
This time!
There it is!
Off the meter to rank that damage.
Again? Again? Oh, try it again! I am so glad that move hits the ground.
Thank you for just doing the dubious curve loop as well.
Yeah, thank you, Antwerp, killing it with the sussy loop. The Among Us play.
He's really good at mashing out a 2H stagger. I was playing Exart and I hated how all of the mash buttons are like reversed to +R.
But yeah, you have to actually mash buttons in that game. You don't just wiggle them. That's why, yeah, like I usually just I'll just match the super input while pianoing every button. That's how I wiggle out a stagger in that game.
Yeah.
Alright,
the Street
got
Fighter
one
4.
frame jump there from Antwerp. Great
Yeah,
stuff.
it's just Street Fighter 4. Some of those exiled super startup animations might as well be an SF4 Ultra.
That's true. Yeah.
Duo, let's rock.
The only difference is that characters don't make funny faces during the startup of other characters.
Yeah.
Super
Not
Street
does it take 8 seconds for Fei Long to go. Get a stun.
Only for the Ultra itself to do absolutely nothing if you landed it outside of a focus crumple.
Mr. Ishiwatari, please, my people yearn for Margot stage. I still can't find the Arrow manga where Margot is a Sunzeta twin tail girl.
Alright, we've got those full pickups there into the double
Oh,
ball step.
hello.
We don't even need it.
Duo, let's rock.
Antwerp just really that step ahead at all points. Zenit's making these gambles, case in point, but oh yeah, getting a bit too hasty for these counter hits. Oh no, Fate's starting to indicate that it's against Slayer here. Oh, we've got 100 tension, more than enough to kill anything that moves. Like, if he hits Raw dead on time, yeah, you can kill
Yep.
him. Oh,
No, he
and
can't.
Antwerp knows. They know that was dead. Slayer still has the meter here, not enough to kill. Need one more. Conventional Okazemi.
Oh my gosh. I'm so glad that mad struggle like kept him in the air.
You see that dive kick?
no!
Like real playing the game dive kick, just two people in guilty and neutral jumping and doing nothing. They're so
Yeah.
dead. They're so in each other's heads.
That's
The
because they're
aerials-
playing for souls. And Ultra
aerials-
David.
The aerial stare downs are really something special.
I can't take it anymore. I'm throwing the table.
Oh no! We figured out the answer to round start 2S. The unbeatable has been beaten.
Is it to say suck my nuts, assholes?
Yeah. That's just everybody's favorite FGC tweet.
It is the best one.
It's just categorically the best one. There's no way to top it.
Clown Fighter 6 is pretty good.
Clown Fighter 5 is, I will never make a post as good as Guyan making that post. Absolutely no funny mentals.
Oh yeah, like that's like a decline level of tweet.
It really is.
Oh my god.
Just
Counter pokes 2D with FB Power Bunker.
look at this chimp Boo Boo Slayer just spamming honk in neutral.
I don't want to make jokes about clowns anymore though, because people get horny about that one character from Phoenix Wright 2 again, and I can't even with that.
Oh yeah, that's from Phoenix Wright. That's from the 5th game.
Okay. There's like, I didn't recall them being in 2, but that's the only circus case I want to think about, and I don't want to think about it.
Yeah. Well, I mean, the Dual Destinies was a weird entry. It wasn't as forgettable overall as Justice for All.
Oh, well, so scary. And
Oh, no!
FB.
Okay.
Oh, too far
Okay,
away.
Antwerp, listen to me. What you need to do in this matchup is you need to charge up that stinger and then press the P button.
Oh, that's right, you can cancel it in this game.
Yeah.
Can you cancel it in
I love-
Exod? That's a reset.
No, you can't feint it in Exile. You can only do that in +R.
Reset.
Xenix is in the house. We are running this back.
It's the reset. Shin Grand Finals, as it were.
Heaven or hell. Duel. Let's rock. Counter.
Alright, we got ourselves a match. An honest match, a clean match. Guilty Gear, the most honest game. Look at this viable fresh and clean, just like David Serlin's Akuma.
What is
so obviously,
flashy?
obviously Suck My Nuts Assholes is the best FGC tweet, but definitely the second best is that one where that person's telling the story of how they were playing against David Serlin in an HDR tournament, and then HDR tried to do a Fei Long combo that he patched out.
Yeah, just the guy in the crowd yelling, "Yo, you fixed that shit!" You did that.
Excuse me a moment while I go collect my chicken.
Enjoy your chick. Antwerp here, looking to do some chip. Oh my goodness, me bursting through the Dark Angel. We do not want to deal with that Oki. It's gonna do huge chip damage as well, given how low the meter is. Oh, counter hit on the Mappa, but no opportunity to do the trade.
Uh-oh, 6H anti-air.
Slayer combos, one more. Going for the extension. Oh, so many reset opportunities there. We're getting pretty deep into this set here. The magic bag of tricks. You can start getting loose with it. That's through. Nice. Yeah, that's always the question when you're trying to reset a bracket is how many gimmicks do you want to pull out in the first set?
Duel. Let's rock.
Oh no.
You want to prove you're consistent in order to win the sheer length of numbers. Sometimes you just gotta get a bit wild and tough.
Sometimes you gotta pull out the Ruinous notebook. Here's a new setup!
Here's a
This is what I actually meant to do.
Here is a list of every purple pro setup I would like to have as a mother, and here's a copy of that list in case you throw it in the trash. I can't be mean to Ruinous, he is my partner in Gundam at BAM. I will once again be backed up by the Montero, the G.
Ruinous is a cool dude, but it's just funny. The amount of this is actually what I meant to do. You know, if I actually did it, it would have worked.
Oh yeah.
I have a setup for this. I just messed it up.
He's a tremendous heel. One of the best in the scene.
Yeah, because he's just so earnest, and it's just like he's not trying to be a villain. It's just the things he says.
Yeah, like he is truly a study. He is truly a study in the banality of evil.
Oh no! Yeah. That H carcass raid is putting in work. OTG, perfect setup.
Ooh, a bit too high there. No matter here. Here we go. The good stuff. That's where it matters. Block. Punish. No. Yeah,
Do you have to stand block that so he doesn't fly past you, or is he just going to fly past you regardless?
He's gonna fly past you regardless, but yeah, I think Antwerp was going for Force Break Stinger Aim, but didn't have enough tension.
Yeah.
Duel. Let's rock.
Oh my goodness me, the footsies. Low hitting kick normal.
Oh no, oh no.
Beautiful link.
That does so much damage for just hitting you.
Yeah, 2KSD is amazing, just how good it is as it screams.
Oh my god.
I like this. Back away. The Wolverine move.
Uh-oh, and again.
And you're keeping it simple here, going for the Okizemi rather than any fancy
The blaze blue.
Yeah, that is the worst feeling when Slayer just starts mashing 6K and you're like, I cannot react to this button. Worst feeling. Look at that chip damage. Look at the gauge depletion here. Antwerp now with the tension lead.
Isn't Slayer 6K the same speed as Melee 6K?
Probably. It's too fast.
Yeah.
And you can fake it.
Duel.
Oh yeah, and then he throws you and you're like, oh, damn it.
That's what I get for being near Slayer when it's his turn. Ooh, big poke. Slayer 2S is the most up tilt normal in the game. Dizzy's is also close though.
I do say like Slayer 2S is generally better just because at least it hits forward.
Oh yeah, I mean the point is that they're both Super Smash Brothers up tilts.
Yeah.
Just where does it hit? Up. Onto up, getting back on that board.
Heaven or hell.
So are we hosting the Melty Blood stream after this?
The Melted Blood stream?
Yeah,
Oh yeah, the
there's
official
a-
announcement stream.
The official announcement stream.
Isn't it on YouTube?
Yeah, I believe so.
It's always on YouTube.
It is indeed on YouTube. Well, I guess we better host the live reaction stream. We'll get all the funny highlights of us being all, "Whoa!" when they announce, I don't know, Nero Chaos. Surely it's got to be Nero at this point.
God, just not another Neko.
It won't be another Neko. No, I'm talking Gavunkus, our boy.
That's not a.
Yeah, we're
that's,
putting
that's
Nero.
not a
We're putting
fucking
Nero in
Grand
the
Order
game, and then
character.
Arcadius appears on the screen.
Sorry.
You're putting
only
Nero
charac-
into Nero Claudius to grant.
Yeah.
Wait,
Yeah,
are
the,
they
the
Grand
only
Order?
characters they're putting in Fate type Type Lumina now are just Fate Grand Order characters.
Yeah, that's right. So it's gonna be Nero Claudius. So
Did they come in Grand Order first, or was it like Apocrypha? I can't remember which
Fate
one.
Extra.
I don't remember
Oh,
which
you
one's
want-
which.
you want-
They're like
you want-
it's like 3 red sabers.
So,
Oh.
Nero Claudius is from Fate Extra, the PSP game.
And what's the other red saber?
The other red saber is Saber of Red, which is Mordred, as first appearing in Fate Apocrypha. Yeah, like Saber of Red being Mordred was like the actual Arthurian one, whereas Fate Extra was just like this bit about, hey, you thought we were putting Arthur in the game, but actually, Stakana Tange's here being the greatest himbo. Because Wada Aka felt like hanging out with
Oh
Stakana.
god.
Duel. Let's rock.
Yeah, so the foreseeable future of Type Lumina is that every DLC character is going to be a character from Fate Grand Order, and the entire, community of 10 Type Lumina players will tell you not to complain because they've all been free.
Well, look, here's the thing, like, Harmony initially proposed just doing a Type Moon fighting game.
I mean, that's true.
And look,
I will-
it doesn't matter who's in the game, like, Hal Lair is going to win every tournament.
Yeah.
I know that Hal has not won every tournament this year. Do not add me. Xenix, getting in there. Doing the
I
VS.
think I'll take a page from Shu and say like there's just way too many tourists.
Every single person who has ever, memed about Neko art
Does
like,
not
the
play
same
Type
as-
Lumina.
Yeah. It was like all the people who discourse about Bridget have never played Guilty Gear.
I love towns.
And their voices.
So yeah, specifically the voice of the FM Towns, that's right, the computer system exclusive to Japan. Featuring a home console port.
Well, what's the
of
Bridget
Computer
song
Hall.
called?
Down inside me.
Oh, I was thinking the Town with No Name, the CDI game.
I mean, of course, Simple Life is the Double X theme, which is an all-time banger. Just a delightful little track. Because the answers to a life are quite simple. Just drink the E. Oh my goodness me, ready and waiting.
Oh, this match point. This tournament point.
Duo, let's rock.
Oh no.
And we're seeing like Xenix really is doing the second set after playing consistently in the first set stuff, where it's like, yeah, I will just throw you 4 times in a row. I will do 6Ks.
I wasn't paying enough attention, but like Antwerp in like the first set and winners final seems like they got the Slayer matchup number, but now it's just I'm being unsettled.
Yeah, that's the thing. I mean, like
You've been slayed. This character gets in your mind.
Yeah, and I mean, again, that's what Slayer's good at.
Yeah,
When the 2H like counter pokes your 2S, you just lose like a mental composure, and then everything goes downhill and just gets worse.
That is what we call the mental guard break.
Even in those last 2 exchanges there, like you saw, just there was nothing particularly wrong about Antwerp's decision in neutral. It's just that Xenix happened to go, fuck it, I'll trade with this 2D if I have to. And then as soon as they hit that knockdown, immediately went for cross-up pile bunker at a weird-ass rhythm because the trade 2D meant there was less knockdown time than usual.
And it got Xenix.
You got.
So
Well done.
congratulations to Xenix for graduating. You are no longer allowed to enter the newbie tournaments.
Yes, that's
You
right.
now
we're
have to-
graduating.
You now have the distinct joy of losing to HDR every week.
That's okay. The HDR doesn't always enter. Sometimes it'll be Moose murdering you, or Murmur.
Moose murdering you with random select.
Instead, you know, I'll be the one to lose to HDR this week. But we'll be playing a Cliff Mirror, and it'll be very funny.
Yay.
Yeah, all jokes aside, Xenix is not actually banned from beginners.
For now.
Yeah, for now. And the criteria of being banned from beginners is when you play at a level far beyond like the other high level beginner players. And I was actually on the fence of banning Antwerp, but then the Slayer matchup got him, so he's stuck here again.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so it's not based on results, but it's more based on analysis.
Pretty much.
It's vibes based.
Just like Guilty Gear.
Yeah, it's a vibe-based game. Vibe-based qualifications.
Right.
Yeah.
If you want to understand who is banned and who is not, look up the frame data for once.
If you look up the frame data, that's when you're banned.
Now, in the commentary chat, I posted a picture that I bought
If you look up the frame data, that's when you're banned.
for live reactions. Aura support the Oceanic scene by buying commissions from Aura, the Oceanic Dragon Ball scene, since Dragon Ball got a patch today.
Here we go again. You know what we're rating.
Is it Bass?
You bet.
Yeah!
Sam shows 64. Warriors Rage again.
Let's go!
Let's see if Twitch crashes on me. It loves to do that now.
She's alright.
Alright. Have a good night, everyone. I'm going to go back and play Metro. This game sucks.
We should be playing Metroid.
Fiery, I feel like you have a habit of playing games that you don't like.
It had a lot of people that like it, and I started playing it, and I'm like, this is kind of overrated.